Alright everyone, welcome back to Monday nights, back to the one-offs that is. I'm Dave, you're watching the D-Pad here on Twitch or the YouTube channel or elsewhere on the wide internet. It is Monday night, it is the start of a long week for me, and I'm sure for most of you as well. Let's play some video games about it, and today we are checking out Tainted Grail Conquest. So I have played a grand total of about 20 minutes of this game. Just to make sure it was, working and wouldn't crash my computer as soon as I clicked go live. Yeah. And this one was honestly turned out to be pretty fun because I did not want to stop playing it, which is usually a good sign. Chat might have gotten smushed. I think I can fix this. This is how the sausage is made. I think that is everything now. Okay, cool. It's good enough for government work. That's one of the little quirks of doing a new game every time, is that you always have to make a new scene for it every time. So OBS and I are both good friends, and also I hate it. And I love it, and I hate it. So we have a little bit of character creation customization. Looks like we got a masculine or feminine body. We have different skin tones. We have some very limited hairstyles, some facial hair, and some hair color, a whole bunch of dope tribal tats, and then gear customization, I guess, is unlocked after the tutorial. So we're going to do the old classic. I am unfortunately pale as a ghost. None of these, so maybe this guy with the little top knot, because that's fun. But we will go with beard. Hair color is fine. Ooh, which sick tats do we want, and how bright purple do we want them? So I'm thinking pretty bright purple. So, oh man, you have to set the color every time. Developers. I mean, this would be like a bright green one because it's a big Celtic-ass tattoo if we want to just go that way with it. But we got that. We got very... Man, those are some garbage tattoos, dude. Okay. That's pretty classic. I feel like I've seen this in many a video game. It's the eye covering and then a smudge on the arm. It's like a sweet-ass T-pose of a tattoo. Again, with some more bird on chest. Some good old-fashioned tribals and skeleton man face. Alright, chat. It's between Celtic knot and some kind of greenish action, or skeleton man face. Alex, if you want to put a poll up for me, we can decide on the most important part of the character customization, because everything else is not too interesting, it seems. Yeah, you can have... the option is skeleton or Celtic knot. Yeah, we are just getting started. We're getting a quick vote on which tattoo we want to go with. Either skeleton man or Celtic knot, and then we are cracking off for the first time. I played about 20 minutes of this to set up the stream, but that was about it. I didn't want to stop. Sweet. Yeah, definitely these streams that I do most Monday nights. Ooh, there's a poll. Go and vote on what tat. These streams that I do on Monday nights a lot of times, they're the only sort of run-in on a stream that I have with the game. Looks like Skellington is winning 3-1, so we're just gonna go with that. But I think, right, White Skellington looks correct. It's 3 a.m. Well, thank you very much for checking in, even though it's 3 a.m. I appreciate it. Tainted Grail Conquest is a roguelite game. That means it's meant to be infinitely replayable. Your journey will consist of short runs, and each run will be a different adventure. You will encounter different patterns of enemies, characters, and locations each time you play. And the more you play, the more content you'll unlock. After winning or losing, you will start over. But don't worry, certain aspects of your progression will be saved throughout all of your runs. Good luck.
King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who manage to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness. My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement. There was fear, despair, and then nothingness, as reality melted around us.
You awake to nothingness. All you can sense is darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate.
It's
Then
quite sweet.
you hear whistling. An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you. Something angry.
Of course, angry.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
The creature pauses for a moment, clearly weighing up some options. He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no time to waste. What can we try?
What's happening?
Perfect. You can speak, and yes, these are really great questions. No easy answers, though. Sorry to disappoint. Now, listen closely. Are you ready? Brace yourself, because what I'm going to tell you is rather important. You're gone. Your village is gone. Everything you've ever known is gone. Yes, everything and everyone, including your very own self, as I mentioned already. However,
The creature taps two hooves together, marking a dramatic pause.
there is a small chance, an infinitesimally tiny chance, really,
Tiny.
to bring it all back.
I like the voice, but I agree it doesn't really match what I would expect that
You
to
were
sound
saved
like.
from death in order to keep your reality from falling apart. But, well, it's not going to be easy. First, we must ensure that you're in good enough condition to actually do anything.
Cool.
Which brings us to the problematic part. Your body.
You squint down at your feet and hands in the darkness. They seem perfectly fine.
Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. That's just an illusion. I had to get you here somehow, didn't I? Otherwise, you'd start talking about the afterlife and whatnot. And this, my friend, is not an afterlife. This is a total mess. But let's see what we can do. Here, this little trick should get us started at least.
So there are 9 classes in this game. Apostate, Sentinel, Zealot, Pathfinder, Weird Hunter, Berserker, Blood Mage, Summoner, and Necromancer. We can only play one right now because it's the tutorial. The Weird Hunter, from the Children of Morrigan. It's got some base HP and base damage. Weird Hunters focus on dealing as much damage as possible using quick strikes or powerful blows. It has an ultimate ability. Weird Hunters call upon a beast of the weirdness to deal massive amounts of damage to an enemy, depending on the number of charges they spend. They charge their ultimate ability by landing hits on enemies. They start with the passive skill Hunter Mark. Every hit you deal leaves a Hunter Mark. 4 Hunter Marks make enemies vulnerable.
Well, it seems your
All right.
soul isn't strong enough to be
No,
picky
general
about
advice is
its
totally
vessel
fine.
Yet. Don't worry. you'll grow. Now, we need to see whether my little trick actually worked.
The goat weaves his fingers in an intricate series of gestures. With a final
God, he's doing
flourish,
Naruto
he
moves at
conjures
me.
a terrifying creature into the emptiness.
Go, friend, why are you doing this to me?
This is a powerful Avalonian warlock. But don't worry, he's not really here. Not in the truest sense.
Try to learn from
Your
the
goal
tutorial.
here is simple.
Game's not intuitive without
Fight.
it. Play
Show
your
me
cards
that you've
fast in
got
the
what it
beginning.
takes.
Slapping us gets damage to die in the long run. Yeah. The, it seems a lot like Slay the Spire from, like, the one quick test battle. This, I'm assuming it's going to basically force me into doing certain things. Okay. So, like Slay the Spire, we have enemy intents. It also gives us a description, performs regular attacks, buffs itself, and occasionally summons minions to its side. So it's going to attack. This is much like Slay the Spire if people have played that one before, where it's going to do 2 attacks at 10 damage. One of the interesting things, though, is the way that block works in this. Well, so we would stun him anyways because we only have 1 block. But block takes away an entire attack as opposed to being a specific damage value. This is the vulnerable, so it doubles damage received through many swords. So just get an extra hard hit. It's preparing for a special attack. So our other move here, in addition to just swinging, is deal 3 hits for 4 to 6 to random enemies. Now the music is very intense. So that can stack the vulnerable faster and our ultimate down here faster. Now he's gonna, oh my god, you give me no block? This is, either that is supposed to happen, or fuck you. Nothing I can really do other than just swing at him. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna stock up on combat items and use them often. Sometimes they'll make the difference between life and death. I think it gave me a potion, so I think that was set up to hit me. So he's attacking twice, so we would want to block twice, so we get rid of those, and then swing again. We almost have this all the way charged up. We definitely want to try and do that on a round where he's going to take extra damage. So he's intending to buff himself, so we can just kind of go nuts. Now we have Max here, and he's going to take extra damage. Okay, 92 is not bad. He's just buffing, so we can just throw another attack. Oh, that vulnerable lasts for everything we send, which is nice. What you doing, guy? Oh, so it's teaching me about more cards. We have Overhead Swing. Deal 1 hit for 3 to 5, which is less than our normal attack. Reduce enemy's armor by 10 until the end of combat. Okay. But realistically, we want to make sure we have our 2 blocks of the 2 attacks, and we'll get rid of some of this armor here. This music is super intense. We'll take the stun so we don't take 40. Can you send him in the negatives? Okay, yes you can. He's going to buff himself again. Oh, he's going to summon an ally. Okay. Interesting. So it counts as a hit towards it, so you can use it to stack it up. Okay. So subtract some more armor. We swing. Swing. That's all for now. He's going to summon an accountability buddy. 2 ghosties. They have 10 each. I can go block, block. Because these are random enemies is the problem, so I can't guarantee it's going to get them. So I might just do this. So that takes it down to just 2, and I can block both. And just take the damage. Yeah, because that's the thing, is it could have just all gone on him. So we got a 20 and a 2x2, but we'll get rid of this guy. So we just need the 1 block. Let's get rid of him. I'm gonna do this maneuver. Unfortunately, that resets each time. He's going to buff. I wonder how helpful this. Definitely worth it. I'll charge that up more. 2x10, and now he has a barrier. Attacking it won't count as a hit. However, other effects of your cards like armor reduction will work. Okay. Well, he's got 2, so 2 blocks. Just go with a more powerful attack. Block, block. It's going to attack once, so we block. Overhead swing. Probably just shred more armor. We can, yeah, stun him. And then just bap bap. So the hunter marks carry over between turns, but the if you make him vulnerable, it does not. So you kind of got to time those. So it says make the enemy vulnerable, use this card, and then hit him with a fully charged hunter thing. So I mean that would just be that. Oh, because next hit does plus 100%. Do that. Okay. Like, it's very, very familiar to Slay the Spire with a lot of the enemy intents and that kind of thing. And then that. Oh, you can make him vulnerable. Oh, if you stack it twice, it lasts an extra turn? No? Yes? Yes. Sick, okay. I can just stun him. Stun. Let's get through that barrier. Yeah, I played a lot of board game deck builders as well. I cannot avoid taking a hit here. He's gonna hit me for 10. I want to save that for once I push that up. So I'm gonna just be that for the armor cut, and then that for the damage. Broad reach carries over. Okay. And then it said something about it always comes back to my hand every turn as well. 4x5, we're just gonna stun. Sit there. Okay. I want that though, just for charging up the ultimate. But I see what you mean, where you can just basically like use that and carry it over. He's going to buff. I don't have to block at all. Is that the barrier again? Gives himself armor? Okay. Oh, what up, well-timed stun? I wonder if this is set up just like for you to win or not. Oof, okay. I can't really do anything about this one. Maybe for 20. Have a health potion, but I'm gonna hold off on it for now. It's basically got to keep trying to do damage. I don't think this will be enough. No, but I should have him next turn. Just a little covered in blood there for a second. I block his swing. Smack him and cut some armor. Do this. It's gonna hit for 2 to 3. That will not be enough. Aha! And I get nothing.
Well,
Perfect.
colour me impressed. I didn't expect
Well, I pressed
that.
the goat.
Have you been here before?
That's what it
and
was
I
all
just
about the whole
didn't
time.
recognise you. Anyway, after that performance, I'll assume you don't need any more direction. So, I'll send you to your destination. Your main objective for now will be to push forwards, survive, kill the 4 Guardians. Then we'll talk. Listen, it's been 4 years since humans landed on these shores. 4 years of strife, fear, and hunger. At least that's what you tell yourselves. And 4 years of war you were destined to lose, because even the mightiest human wizards are no match for the Avalonians.
Seeing your expression, it makes an impatient grimace, stepping from one foot to the other.
The war you brought here? Well, it wasn't exactly going in your favour. But then that wizard,
yeah, that's why we were
Merlin,
running.
well, he had an idea. Your king, Arthur, he had another brilliant idea. Both stubborn mules, both playing with powers they didn't understand and were never meant to understand.
Creature rolls its
And
eyes.
so we're here, in this corrupted reality, strung together with the last strand of somebody's goodwill.
Let's go. We have successfully made it through the tutorial fight. Scene initialization. Instead of weak attacks, play broad reach. Next turn, another broad reach. Oh, so you can stack it up to 300, yeah.
Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you.
It's not my farmhold, is it? I'm from up north, the land of fog. I don't know what happened.
At least that's one thing you have in common.
Fair enough, guy.
A creature that looked like a goat told me I'd wake up in a strange place, and that I'd find someone in need of my help there.
The man looks at you for a moment.
I've already made some preparations and settled in one of the tents here. I can't offer you much at the moment, though. This place is different. But you? I've seen an enormous creature out there. A golem of stone. The evil energy it emits is beyond anything I've ever felt. I'd say getting rid of that beast would be a good start.
So we have a new quest. Leave. New items, journal pages. So we can open our character with C. Tab gives us a map. Rotate with the right mouse button.
Right now, this building is an abandoned...
Okay, so this is going to be our hub world. Where we can basically... Apparently Q brings up a quick panel. This is going to be our hub world where I imagine we can get new people and add them here. This guy's just kind of camping.
I don't remember. And I don't know what I'm doing here, or how I got here. All I know is I'm supposed to be helping you with your quest. All I know for now is that you need to find the rest of the people who are supposed to join us and help them out in their troubles. I don't know. Maybe it will come back. Maybe there's something that could trigger my memories.
New quest, All the Lost Souls. He also sells healing and upgrades. I only have $100, so I'm going to hang on to it. So sells quest cards? Don't know what that is yet. Yeah, you can also use WSAD to move around. So it looks like we pretty much just... Also, if anyone out there has heard of Kingdom Death Monster, the statue gives me some serious KDM vibes. Cool, not?
Good. I caught you before you went out, all on your lonesome. Our mutual friend already told you to slay the stone golem. Perfect. The golem is just a start, though. Even if you do manage to kill it, the further you go, the more dangerous the road will become. And since we're talking roads, you're walking within the weirdness now, and it's dangerous.
The weirdness.
Take these candles, light them up, and try not to let this damned fog close around you. Got it? Oh, and before you
Thanks
face
for the
golem,
3 weird candles.
look around the area. There's a blacksmith nearby who might be willing to join your village. Finding people
Okay,
like him
find
will
the
be
blacksmith.
crucial for your survival. Each one will be helpful in a different way. And with that, I'm out. Good luck.
And with that, I'm out. New quest, the Anvil. Leave. So weird candles are like torches in Darkest Dungeon, it looks like. So these, I'm assuming, are going to be enemies? Ah, pack of enemies. There's a 1 enemy there. Okay. And there's a quest marker down this way. And then over there just kind of wraps around, but there's some glowing blue shit that we definitely want to investigate. I suppose do this first. Pack of 1 enemies, yeah. Alright, you creeper. Infected human. This enemy's shape and the pulsation of its body suggest that you should be prepared for an explosive surprise. Well, that sounds awful. But it's preparing for a special attack. So I'm gonna do this. A little bit of that. And then that guy to carry over. You got a weird card. Forces of weirdness insert themselves into your hand. Their effects depend on your weird candle's burn level. Use it or be ready for the consequences of not playing it this turn. So gain 20% damage this turn. If not played, next turn gain 5 armor. So it looks like I have a very high level of my weird candles. I like the names and that it's spelled W-Y-R-D. So this is beneficial both ways. So I'm just going to ignore it for now. Instead, go like that guy and that guy. Yeah, okay, that does hurt pretty well. Got him. I don't know what you're gonna do, guy, but I don't care and I don't want to see it. So we got random attack. Deal 1 hit for 150% damage to a random enemy. Stun a random enemy. Reduce random enemy's armor by 50 this turn. Fist of Stone. Deal 1 hit for 300% damage. Reduce enemy's armor by 25 until the end of combat. Or Quick Counter. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage. And Chain seems to multiply the card's effect by the number of cards of the same type played in a row during this turn. And I'm guessing type is going to be like stance or attack. I'm thinking we go Fist of Stone just to have a heavy hitting thing. Actually, you know what? That's true. Like in a one-on-one, this would hit, it would stun, and it would reduce armor for 2. It's between that or the Fist of Stone just to have a heavier hit that I could like multiply. Alright, we'll go with the fun one. Pick a new passive skill. At the start of each turn, gain 2 ultimate charges. First attack type card played in each combat costs 0 energy, or whenever you play 2 or less cards in a turn, your first hit in the next turn deals 400% damage. I think this one, because if I play a card that's a 2 and a card that's a 1, like, the next turn you could start off with a huge shot. Because I don't think either of these are great. Like, that's each combat, not turn. And then this, like, the 2 charges per round is cool, but not as cool. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is if you have decks where things cost, like, 2 or 3. Let's double back over here. If you have decks where things cost, like, 2 or 3... yeah, it's just like Darkest Dungeon. Faceless Hunter. This enemy will deliver more hits each turn unless it's stunned. Okay. What is this? It's 2 or less cards, okay. Well, so I suppose you get a block. And we'll do this to get the first 3 of the debuff. Oh, I do have a new synergy. No. Oh. Oh man. Deal 1 hit for 64 to 96. If not played, gain more. We're just gonna. Alright, and that is the end of that guy. Okay, Slow Thinker, so far I'm into it. Also, this very well timed weird candle, thank you, game. That is a huge thing over there. What is this? A milestone.
It's a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor that they were left by the Four-Dwellers to lure humans into their domain, like moths to the flame.
Well, shit. So we can boost the range, we can ask for a blessing, or we can lose it. We have plenty of weird candles. We don't need a bonus for 1 combat.
As the flickering light of the weird candle combines with the milestone's faint radiance, the surrounding darkness is pushed even further back.
Okay, so legendary encounter, I'm gonna venture a real quick guess, is the boss. So we're gonna head back over towards this here exclamation point. Hi, buddy. You, like, covering anything? Oh, there's a florist behind you? Okay, 3 feels like it's gonna be harder. So we got an abomination who attacks everyone on the battlefield. A ranged red priest that can create barriers to protect its allies. And one of these infected human things that I don't know what they do when they explode. Okay. So this guy's just kind of doing his thing. It's a 10. It's a 5-7. Do this. So that's going to trigger the ability where I hit way harder with the first attack. Yeah, so this bad boy is now going to hit something for 48 to 72. There's only 1 attack coming right now, so I can block or potentially kill it. Does it do it all to the same person? Interesting, I wonder. They're stunned, so I don't need to kill them. So I'm just gonna take the block for this. Oh, attack everyone on the battlefield. This is going to deal damage to everyone and summon an ally. I got a weird card. Reduce armor of all enemies by 50 until end of combat. For 0? I'm just going to throw that out there. Alright, perfect. So I killed this guy, which is what I wanted. And we can just go block, and not take any damage. Oh, okay, cool. Summon 2 flesh-eating maggots. Love to see it. How much would I do to him? 12 to 18? It's going to attack everyone on the battlefield and buff. I feel like I take... Stun. We'll do this so we stack it with the next move. Yeah, this bad boy. Lap. Okay, it's not all the same because it did the stun here and then the minus 50 here. Yeah, exactly. You can broad reach and slow thinker together. So we played 1 card, so we're gonna get that again. Probably we'll need to block one of these. Okay. We can kill one, but we can't stun the other if we do. I think we probably... Hey! Excellent. That stun. Sweet. And a level. Alright, it's a stance card. We got Last Resort, which is gain 5 block. Wow, 5 blocks. Next turn, lose 1 energy. Calm Breeze. Reduce the energy cards of cost of 3 cards in hand by 1. And Small Blessing. Draw 1 card. It costs 0 energy this turn. Think? Yeah, Calm Breeze, you're right. Calm Breeze does work against Slow Thinker. I mean, Small Blessing doesn't necessarily work well with it, so it's Last Resort with what we have going on so far. So, Weird Candle, unsurprisingly, only goes down when you're moving. Come back that way as we go to our death over here. But first, the Florist.
Wandering around, you notice that the plants on the ground around you are more like muscle tissue than typical vegetation.
Ooh, gross.
Then you notice an old man smiling at you in a disturbingly friendly manner. He's sitting near
totally
an
has
enormous
hands growing out of
pool
one of
blood
those.
and stacks of fancy bouquets made of body parts. Hands, hearts, testicles, arms, all held together by an unknown power, form the shape
Yeah,
of
they're
a
just going
sunflower.
straight at it, huh?
Your horrified eyes pass over baubles made of kidneys and macabre flowers tied neatly with intestine ribbons.
Come, don't be afraid. I suppose
I am a
some
little,
might
though,
consider
man.
my shop rather extravagant. But trust me, you won't find anything quite like my bouquets in these woods.
Yeah, I certainly believe you, bud.
So, what do you have for me today?
He notices a question forming on
I
your
didn't know
lips.
that I was supposed to have something.
Oh, pity. I thought you came here with my delivery. Well, that's an inconvenience. Anyway, you can still take a look at my wares.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I want to buy testicle flowers, but I'm going to go for it. Lotus. Gain 50 armor this turn. Sage. Gain 40 barrier, which is a pool of HP. And Amaryllis. Gain 1 block next turn. Fucking barrier. The HP, that wouldn't go away between turns.
A splendid
What up, Kargoth?
choice. I guarantee you won't regret it. These were preserved with
This guy's
care
creepazoid.
and the expertise of my years of experience, so they should last for quite a while.
The man's joy quickly turns to sadness. With teary eyes,
You'll only
he
make
continues,
creepier by him just starting to cry.
Yes, this bouquet would have been a perfect gift for a special lady.
Jenny, I got you a
One
testicle
that's
sunflower.
dear to your heart, if only.
Why did you suddenly
sobs
become
for a
so
while.
sad?
Then, with a shaky voice, he
Just will
explains,
entertain the crazy person?
Bouquets have a purpose. They were invented for a reason. But that purpose has disappeared from this world. Nobody needs them anymore. Everyone says there are more important matters at hand. We just don't live in the right times for vanity and joy. And that's what bouquets are all about. Right?
So artwork's gnarly.
he tries to collect himself.
But
Oh, we
I
increased
won't
trust with the
give
crazy
up.
person.
I need to believe that all is not lost.
Okay.
And I do have a favor to ask of you.
What do you need?
There is a lady out there, the fairest maiden of them all.
Okay.
I've only seen her once, true, but I know that she's the one for me. There's no doubt in my mind. Her presence by my side is all I dream about. Her beauty is all I can see. Please, I beg you, take the bouquet. When you meet her, the love of my life, she's bound to notice that it was made especially for her.
She's gonna know that these
Let
weird
her
body parts are
know
just for her.
That there's someone in this world who won't ever stop dreaming about her.
Don't know if I want to tell anyone that. But off we go. The new card he gave me is pretty dope. There's stuff over there, but again, we'll hit that on the way back. So we'll go here. Oh, milestone. Boost the range. Yeah, because it doesn't take candles when you're around here. Treasure pile and some treasure guardians. Oh, hello, closer vision. Welcome. Alright. Cards of different types, sometimes limiting their availability. So this one you use and then it's gone. Yeah. Okay. So we have this guy who becomes stronger with every hit he suffers. And this guy who drains HP from his allies, gets stronger when they die and replaces them with summons. And a pitiful soul claimed by a soul harvester, so they don't seem to do anything. Okay. Yeah, you missed the testicle sunflower. I have to go back and find it. So Slow Thinker is now on. Ooh, but I want this to be on this guy so badly. Okay. So I can hit someone for 40 to 60. He's gonna attack his allies and heal, it looks like. I could kill this dude, but it says that it just replaces him with a spirit. This guy doesn't seem to do anything. So I feel like I gotta go. This guy's gonna attack his allies. I gotta cut through him. I think it's just like get an attack in there, get a block for this attack, try and leave him alive. I don't want to waste the energy. I'll just broad reach. Yeah, it's the hit and the stun. Ugh, that's just a lot of damage coming out of there. I think he's just got to go. Oh, cool. So you're just always gonna make a buddy, huh? This thing doesn't seem to have a health pool. It'd be a huge waste if that goes on it. Yeah, fuck, okay. It's gonna attack all allies and buff, so I'll only take this 5 to 7. Now the question is, get some damage on him, or block this 5 to 7. I still have the barrier health. I think I just need to start hitting the dude. To get rid of some of that fucking armor, though. He's attacking his allies, so he's gonna kill that. Just getting rid of that armor. Figured as much. So this guy's a really bad matchup for something that uses random attacks and stuff. I'm going to attack his allies. Can he even heal from them? I don't know if he can heal off them because they're already dead. I also feel like I can't take that chance. There's Slow Thinker. So I would do 22 to 33 to do 11 to 16. That's random, unfortunately. I throw this first. Unfortunately, I can't block much of this. I would do 37 to 56. Yeah. That shit's gonna hurt a lot. God, 5 to 8. So he just hits them on the outside. Wishing I had that stone fist. To 43. Oh, he definitely still can heal off of them. That's rough. Oh, and they're immune to stun, it looks like. Even better. Now that guy is stunned. I guess we'll block one of these heavy hits. Yeah, yikes indeed, right? 294. Can we stack Slow Thinker twice? No. Okay. It does so little damage. This guy is a terrible matchup, considering the only things I have that do a lot of damage are RNG based, and these guys are unkillable. I think the only shot I have is to try and get this up. It done taught me something.
Within the darkness, you hear a familiar voice.
Taught me I need more direct
Finally,
attacks.
Now we can start the cycle of proper rebirth.
A different voice appears out of nowhere, and its owner is nowhere to be seen.
Be gone.
It is calm. Inhumanly calm.
Can I invite you to the table?
You see a hooded figure waiting for you by the table. A chessboard sits upon it, the game in progress. As you take the free chair, you realize the creature has no face.
Oh, what up, Death?
A white
It's me, your
skull
boy.
leers from the shadows of the hood. A human skeleton draped with robes.
I admit,
Oh, what up,
I'm not
Fane?
used to showing up in person
I know him.
whenever people die.
We're friends.
That's
Good
too
friends.
much hassle with adjusting my presence to your current imaginations and whatnot. But let's say that your case is special.
Well, I know I'm dead, because they told me that. You're Death?
Yes. And yes to that other question.
Well, okay, thank you for
too.
answering both, Death.
You're technically dead, but there are certain things that prevent you from, let's say, being properly gone.
Okay.
Recent events had consequences going beyond the
yeah, definitely
intentions that
Discworld vibes.
sparked them. And now we're stuck in this unfortunate predicament because time, as you know it, is irreversibly corrupted.
It's got them long gangly hands.
One king commanded a great army in order to conquer an island.
Okay.
Another king pushed back with an
he's
army
moving pieces.
of his own. One wizard wanted to beat back powers he didn't understand. And the creatures of this island fought against them, using magic that wasn't meant to be used.
Damn death, checkmate in four
You
moves.
realize the pieces have reached a stalemate.
Oh, never mind.
The past and
Time
the
got
future are
corrupted?
happening at the same time. All that you see is an echo of things that already happened or eventually will. Presented without inherent sense, without purpose, without any logic.
Okay.
You see 4 figures on the board changing shapes into forms of beasts, and a moment later, they dissolve into dust.
Is one of them the thing that
You
fucked
must
me up?
slay the Guardians
Oh, no.
and keep slaying them until you reach the source, conjuring them out of the weirdness.
The
Their
weirdness.
deaths will make you stronger.
Very well.
This will lead you to your destination.
Thanks, bud. Good chat. I feel like, not a super high score. I got one little Viking tone. Rewards unlocked. These cards and passes will be available over the course of your runs. One-man army. Does 3 hits for 50% damage to random enemies. You need 5 armor for every distinct enemy hit. Raw power, stance, mark yourself. Target's damage increased by 50%, armor reduced by... Interesting. Or blockade, gain 1 block and chain it. I've recruited 1 out of 7. I have not found the true boss fight, and I've saved 0 souls from corruption. Killing it. It's all good. Thank you for coming. We discovered a couple of passives. Starting over. Pick a blessing. And start with 2 more candles, $200, or with 2 more healing potions. How about give me 2 more healing potions? I think, again, the only one I can play is the Weird Hunter, yeah? Alright, alright. Better this time. We talk to... Maybe we'll get another run-in with the Dong Florist. Alright. So we still just have the Slay the Stone Golem. And there's still a whole bunch of nothing we can do here because we don't have much. We still have the bouquet. Only have 5 candles now. I don't know if Goatman is going to come and give us more. Yeah, it's Slay the Spire plus Tristram. It does have a lot of Diablo vibes. So he sells healing potions, but does not sell candles. He's the only person here, so off we go. It's nice of it to always start it with your candle just completely burnt out. Okay, let's head towards our exclamation point. We got one explosive dude here. That's the boss over there on the left. So we're gonna go to the right. What kind of enemy are you? One stabbing guy. Alright, we'll go with the stabbing guy over here. So This is one of the enemy will deliver more hits each turn unless it's stunned. This is deal 1 hit. If not played, gain some damage. So we're gonna want a block. We'll stack up 3. And then we'll do this for the damage. So now he's gonna attack twice. So we can do this guy and then stun him. Alright. And a level. That other dude just fucking demolished us. So we've got this turn, increase the damage you deal by 50%, gain 50 armor and stun every enemy that hits you, or discard your hand, draw 5 cards. I'm gonna go with armor and stun every enemy that hits me. So heavy hit, first hit in combat deals double damage. Killing spree, start every combat with 6 charges. Or armor crusher, whenever you hit an enemy, reduce their armor by 2 until end of combat. I'm gonna go with every time you hit an enemy will reduce the armor. This guy has a lot of like quick attacks. Milestone.
As the flick
Banish some weirdness. Nothing in this corner. It's a pack of enemies. Is there something behind it? Hunting grounds?
The local hunters call this ancient skull the Stag Father, and lay charms and offerings around it. The legends say the Stag Father takes the dreamers away to join him on a great hunt.
I'll risk sleeping to see if I get to go on a great hunt. I do get to go on a great hunt. Tainted Force. For 0, reduce the damage of all enemies by 75%. If not played, reduce the cost of 1 random card by 2. Okay. This guy's gonna debuff me. This guy's gonna attack. Well, so I'm gonna just kind of ride this one, because I can just block. Yeah, because that's going to do every time I hit him 3 times, he's going to get dropped 3. So we'll go Broad Reach. Disturbance. Try out this trap card. It's going to do 3 to 4, but it's going to stun each of them. I don't want to save the HP though. So I'll block 1. I'll get rid of that shit from the deck. That works. I gotta try and focus 1 if I can. So he's debuffing, so I don't have to worry about him. Do the same thing. The trap. And block. And then do one of these. Reduce enemy damage of all enemies by 50%, or reduce cost of a random card. I'm just gonna wait on that. Let's take the damage. For 33 to 50. I want to hit. Definitely use this one. Yeah. Beautiful. And then a block. And I'll just chip some more armor. I'll just do this. Does this carry over between fights? I don't think so. It seems like it just starts at 0 each time. We got $12. There's the grand total. Hunt was successful and you feel the Stagfather's gratitude. Oh man, I can either forget 2 skills, restore health, or leave. Well, guess I'll get a shit ton of extra health. I can leave that pack of enemies. And perhaps we'll go explore this. A different son of a bitch. That's a treasure pile. Right, is that the same fucker with the scythe that did me in last time? Might be. Come back to you. Alright, we've got another one of those weird helmet guys, and we've got a Skethis from the Dark Crystal. He's going to spawn totems to buff its allies with various effects. We'll leave this so we gain the armor. You can just block. Take care of both of those. Try and get rid of some armor. It's a shame the overhead swing does like no damage. He's gonna summon an ally, he's gonna use a normal attack. So we'll block one. Soaking some damage while he's vulnerable. Tome of the Wolf increases the damage of all allies at the start of each turn. Well, shit. Hit 8 to 12, 4 to 6, 7 to 10. So I mean, I can just block that guy and not have to worry. Wait, I can do this. And then hopefully... Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so we got 2 attacks coming in. I have 2 blocks. Probably just safest to double block it. Get a little damage out. Gain 20% damage or gain 5 armor. I'm gonna wait and get the armor. I think I can do this. Perfect. And that'll get rid of him. Just 2 energy. So do that and then that. He's gonna debuff us again with this disturbance card, but we don't care. Block. Swing. Swing while he's vulnerable for extra damage. Swing, and he did. Alright, we got 14 bucks. Advanced attack, deal 1 hit for 150% damage. Ooh, return 3. So it can just, it's just a harder hitting attack that you can use 3 times. Piercing Strike, reduce the enemy's armor by 50 and damage by 10% for the next 5 turns. Or Double Strike, deal 2 hits for 100% damage, cleave. So 20% of damage to all other enemies. I feel like this one is just a way to get more attacks, but I feel like this deck is built around pumping up attacks. I'm gonna take the Double Strike. We're gonna try to, like, build up big attacks, basically. Oh shit, it's the blacksmith.
A song breaks through the slithering of the weirdness.
Of the weirdness.
I have no hope, no home, no gold. Mine is but misty morning cold.
Not long afterwards, you come upon a man wearing a blacksmith's apron.
Oi, traveller. Want to buy a good anvil? 'Tis all I have, I'm afraid. Me home, you see, went poof. 1 minute there, next minute gone.
This guy's keeping a
I found
remarkably
myself
good
here,
attitude about
lump
this.
of iron for company. I swear to gods it started talking to me not long ago.
So, what do? Craft weapons and armor?
Oh, no. I left that life behind quite
well,
a while
fuck.
ago.
Okay.
All I'm interested in these days are rune stones.
Okay. 1 bottle of mead, 100 bottles of rum. That's what I want to drink. Runestones.
Yes, containers for the magic of giants. Even though you'll usually find them broken,
Okay.
they're extremely powerful. You
Okay.
can use them to enhance your weapons or armor. They will influence your abilities in different ways. Also, when you find 3 of the same kind and rarity, you'll be able to fuse them together. This
Okay.
will make them even more powerful.
Progression
Here,
mechanic.
let me give you some. You can try it later. I'd say that since you know what you...
Oh, a cracked gar and a cracked gar. What else can you do with these runestones? So you can sell me a cracked Ethel. Each card played increases your damage by 5% this turn. Cracked Calc. First turn of combat, or in armor slot, armor by 10. In the first turn of combat, draw 1 additional card with cost reduced by 1. Heal for 5 HP after every combat 1. Ooh. Increases damage by 2. At the end of your turn, deal 1 hit for 5 damage to all enemies. This is the one he gave me 2 of. Okay. Well, if he gave me 2, and I buy a 3rd, then I can, in theory, smush those together if he comes back to the village. And I would have an armor slot, in theory. So I could just take 50 stock armor, max HP by 30, or heal after every combat. It's the armor. You use
want
someone
me
like
in
you in
your
my village, bud.
Well, you must first prove you can take care of yourself.
Okay.
Kill 10 bears and... just fooling, for pity's sake.
Okay.
What would I need 10 bears for? Show me the way.
Well, shit, that was easy. Combat encounters will now drop runestones. When equipped, they can increase your abilities or stats. I saw those. So, increase damage by 2. And at the end of my turn, hit everything for 5. Okay. Oh, wait. Shit, I can hold Alt. Just shows me what I've seen, I guess. I want to fight this shit, but I'm worried about... It doesn't look like the same portrait. But it's definitely that same fucker with the scythe. Marketplace. Just after I sold everything, of course. Reduce armor of all enemies by 25 until end of combat, or draw 2 cards more. Well, shit. Doing that. I mean, we probably just want to, like, not get hit. Oh yeah, we hit everything. Unfortunately, we have to block one and take the other, so we're just going to try to do as much damage as possible. 11 to 16. Yeah, because they would stun off the first attack, and it would reset both of them. Whap! It's a very dramatic move. Bap bap. Alright, and a one-on-one, that's gonna be good. $10 and a cracked calc. Alright, I'll take it.
You see a ruined market cart by the side of the road. A man is desperately trying to arrange his wares on whichever surface of the cart is flat enough to hold them. As you approach him, he immediately announces,
My lord, I'm sorry. That's all I can give you this week.
"Who does he take you for?"
Well,
The man looks
this
confused.
is not my money.
But who would argue with such a turn of events? He pockets the coins quickly.
Oh, I must have mistaken you for somebody else, kind sir.
You're
He
welcome.
looks at you intently for a while.
But since you refused to take such a hefty sum, perhaps you'd be interested in helping me out. You see,
Yeah, I guess I'll
think I
do you
might have an
more
idea on
favors.
how to double, triple, or even quadruple my earnings. All I'd need is a tiny investment.
Okay, how much?
I think I'd need around 5,000 coins to expand.
Before you have a chance to react,
Guy.
he waves his hand and continues.
No, don't worry. Doesn't have to be paid all at once. It can be an ongoing investment, but it's going to be worth it. I promise.
Doug, I have 46 bucks. I wish you good luck. A treasure pile's gonna taunt me. It's a trap! Yeah, this dickbag ended run 1. What tutorial button did I accidentally press? Let's see. Do another 10 to 14. Just block this. He's still gonna stun himself. We won't do shit because he's stunned. And block this attack. Try to get rid of more of this guy's armor. And pump up my next swing. Oh, interesting. The carryover is affected now. If I do broad reach, exactly, the post discard swing use it up. That is good to know. Fucking give me no block this turn. try to dump on the damage. Reduce damage of all enemies by 50%. He's gonna kill his friends pretty soon. I think I need to block this shot. He's gonna kill his buddies anyways. Just overhead swing him to set him up for the vulnerable. Ah, fuck, that pops the vulnerable. Okay. So this costs 0. All 3 on him. Fabulous. 14 and 19. Okay. Still not clean, but revenge had. Got quick attack. Deal 1 hit for 100% damage and draw a card. Got raw power. Mark yourself for an enemy. We saw this one. Or first slashes deal a hit for 75% damage, cost 0. I will take the quick shot. Haste. Whenever you kill an enemy, draw 1 card with its cost reduced by 1. Blood on Fires. Increase the maximum damage deal by 6. Beginner's Luck is block every second hit received in a turn. I think I probably just have to go for this. That's a lot of not getting hit. Yeah. It is the weenie option, but I'm taking it.
Found what
we got
was
rock last
protected
time.
by this beast. A stash of gold and jewelry.
Collect.
When you filled your pockets up to the brim with gold, 3 ethereal chests materialize in front of you. Bringing your hand towards one of them causes the others to shimmer and blur.
It's a passive, so it's always. I think the +6 is the maximum of every hit. That was the other one. Oh shit, I can gain a big pile of weird shards. I can get a new weapon slot for rune stones. Or I can get a big pile of weird shards. It's gotta be either a weapon slot or weird shards. Which I have 0. I'm guessing that runestone slots carry over. But weird stones seem to be harder to get. I'm more concerned with living through an individual run at all. So, yeah, I think weird stones are permanent currency. I think these rune stones seem to be permanent as well. So I can slide this just to increase my damage overall and take away the hit for 5 damage to everything that's burning my charge up. And just throw this guy on to increase armor by 10. That's probably going to be the ticket. So that was the marketplace. Some enemies over here that might be blocking something. That was the hunting grounds. So, we continue. I have very few weird candles left. Mysterious Witch. Oh, here we go. Two of these punks. Alright. We got reduce damage, but we probably will sit on that. We could just trap them. I hate taking the hits. Just do this, this. And this. stun one of them. Fortunately, this block is costing us 2. And sure could use that stun. Well, so we can do this, and he's going to stun himself off the first attack. Kind of want to wait on that to make him vulnerable, because then I can use this to help kill him. And it's blocking every second attack as well, yeah. Ooh. This looks right. Oh, that should have just wiped him, but they're both stunned anyways. Bap. Got $9. And a mysterious witch.
The woman inspects you carefully, her old, tired eyes contradicting her youthful face.
Do you know me? Have you shaped me out of the weirdness, or have I just created you?
She carries all the equipment you'd expect of a traveling witch, but she speaks in a soft, courtly manner. She also seems to know more about weirdness than you do, and traverses it without a weird candle.
Damn, lady. Well, I have this bouquet here.
You show her the bouquet you received from the florist, but the only response you get back is a blank stare.
Okay, so she's not the one. Who are you?
I was traveling from the colony to Mangrove Huddle when the storm of weirdness overtook me. I wandered among ghosts and echoes until my feet were sore, until I found you.
Colony? Mangrove Huddle?
I have not
I've
heard
never
of such
heard
places.
of such places.
I'm growing more and more certain you're not real. Can you pinch yourself? Do you feel pain?
Do you want to join me in my
listens to your
village?
invitation with patient condescension.
You
Patient
say you have them
condescension, huh?
here. How silly. You can own an item or a piece of rock, but not a being of weirdstone. I have a better idea. I'll invite you to my village. But first, I'll need proof that you're real.
We have to prove that we're real. Okay, what do you mean?
I know there is a man out there, wandering with a fading candle. He's desperate for light, yet he doesn't know that there is no light that could guide him back home. First, find him, and help him realize this simple truth. And then, when he's broken, guide him to his real destination.
She starts rummaging for something in her possessions.
Oh, and take this. It might come in handy. Maybe. Someday.
Got an empty bottle.
What
And
could
we
it
can
be that
also
you think you
hone our
need?
skills. We get weird candles for 10 health. Random stat boost for 10 health. Well, we got one weird candle. We don't really have much health to burn either. So she wants us to find some guy who's having a real bad day. Oh, there's the florist again. Now we've got weird grotesque thingy, floating orb thingy, and guy with helmet, of course. That, I think, is the legendary encounter. What are you? A fortune seller, huh? It's one of the dudes who summons things, and then a priest guy. Suppose we gotta pick our luck with something. We got a perverted life force. Enemy will negate every hit under a certain threshold of damage. You can also deliver a certain amount of hits to temporarily get rid of this buff. Negates every hit under 12 unless 4 hits received in a single turn. This little squonk who attacks everybody in the battlefields, and this random guy. Okay. So we definitely want to block some of this. That's gonna negate it. Attacks everyone in the battle. So he's gonna hit his friends. This guy's the only one we can kind of safely put damage into. As much as I'd love to take the 2 hits, kind of need the second block. And then probably in that guy for the armor cut so we can deal damage to him. Trap. Fortunately, that means we're tanking with our health. B13 to 17, that would go through. Oh, I forgot you can't check how much that would do against an individual person. Probably should just focus down. Ah, we have such little health. He's gonna debuff. He's stunned. This guy seems to be immune to stun. We have no shield, so... Fuck. 16 to 21? Yeah, good roll. Alright, cool. For setting them vulnerable? Good question. I think it's when I hit them for the Hunter's Mark. Just take the safety play of block, and then we'll let him hit his friend. I know it buffs him a little bit, but I don't really care. So we only need 1 block, so we can definitely double strike him. Which in theory could be enough to kill him. Okay, okay. Oh, the ghost shield thing. Yeah, it's just hits, so that would probably work. Perfect. And I cannot block. Doesn't matter because it's vulnerable. Alright, scooted that one out without much damage. Hi, creepy.
The old man is hard at work on a new design. His disturbing smile seems permanently glued to his face.
Anything I can offer you today?
I will indeed buy one of your terrifying bouquets of sage. I don't even think I got to use that last time. Okay, so that's the boss. So there's like a bunch of encounters over that way, which we probably want to go to. This fortune seller, I just am scared of these things. We can go past this guy for now. That dude's gonna fuck my shit up. Confident priestess. Alright. The deformed peasant. We got infected human. 40 temporary HP is the best. It is the best thing. Oh, I'm stupid. I couldn't count to 3. Probably just the block because it's cheaper than the stun. Oh, it went literally all in him. Okay. Guess instead I just do this. And he'll just explode. Oh wait, no, he's gonna explode this turn. 12 to 16. Do that with extra damage. That, and then that. Gotcha! A few more dollars. More importantly, a level. Deal 1 hit for 250% damage to all enemies. Offer 5 HP, so we lose 5 health. Last resort, or Fist of Stone. Deal 1 hit for 300% damage. Gain 5 block. Next turn, lose 1 energy. We go with Fist of Stone. Oh, do we not get a passive? Or is that not every level?
There are old customs that protect the traveling priests of the All-Mother. The one you see before you,
We're gonna ask to be
walking through the
healed.
weirdness at a brisk, confident pace, doesn't seem to realize or care that this protection is unlikely to extend here.
It's Confident Priestess Lady.
You show her the bouquet.
Do you like this bouquet of terror?
This is probably the most disgusting thing I've seen in my life, and trust me, I've seen a lot. Please take it away.
Yeah, ma'am, that's totally fair.
Before you have a chance to ask her for anything, something leaps out of the weirdness.
We're just gonna use one of those. Why does it use 2? Be very careful with clicking on that, I guess, because I feel like it's still gonna fucking heal me at the end of this fight. This guy buffs, this guy will just start hitting a billion times, so probably him first. Yeesh. This is the best fucking card. Just 40 extra HP. This is 1 to stun an enemy. Yeah, 100%. I'll carry that over. We can carry it over into this double strike. That's fine. $36 to $48. We just did this. Did that 72 to 99 and just punch that dude in the mouth. Being able to use this temporary HP is super helpful. Oh, 1 health. Perfect. We love to see it. Go to sleep.
Praise the Mother.
$17.
I'm glad you're here.
Oh, trust increased.
I want to settle this once and for all. If All Mother is still with us, she will protect me. If not, I'd rather die anyway. Now let me be on my way and you go on yours. With my blessing.
What are you doing out here?
Reluctantly, she reveals that she went into the weirdness of her own free will.
Ever since we landed on Avalon, I've seen so much evil. Men killing each other for a slice of bread. Parents drowning their children so that their cries don't draw a weird spawn. It's so hard to believe the Mother still watches over us.
Yeah, I mean, this place is
I'm on a
pretty
pilgrimage,
pretty
trying
awful.
to visit all of the shrines raised throughout these lands in the name of the All-Mother.
Cool.
You realize that with the world being in constant flux, stuck between
Ooh, less
various
cool.
times and realities, her pilgrimage will probably never end.
And take pity on
You
her?
tell her that since your journey will take you to various places anyway, you might as well help out. You can see that she's exhausted but grateful.
Here, it's an incense blessed by the High Priestess. Use it to perform a ritual at all of the All-Mother's altars you can find, and hope that, in time, we'll be able to purify and shield them from corruption.
The Blessed Inquests with Madman says.
I'm too far away from the altar to cast spells like that. I can give you some potions or teach you a certain technique,
okay.
though. It's your choice.
Oh, get a legendary card or get 3 healing potions? We still have 2 healing potions right now. But 3's a lot. Nah, I want to see what the legendary is. So I get 2 uses of it, and it gives 300, or it gives 100 barrier. Okay. Well, that's getting saved for, like, the boss. There's definitely still stuff over here. I gotta go see what's up with this fortune seller. Also, I probably have to try this boss at some point before my candles run out. This armor. Block that. Broad reach, carry over. Get out of here. This only has 1 HP, or 1 HP unless you, like, let it heal. There's the sage. It's good, because I don't have a way to block these. Not using this. Hell no. So I got a double strike with cleave, which will actually get rid of this guy as well. Damn, this would basically kill it. They're vulnerable. Yeah, I mean we have so much extra HP here. We just kind of ride it. Some money. A cracked stand. Okay. And a fortune teller.
Good day, stranger. Are you in need of some guidance?
Yet another enigmatic
It's a
woman
question
character.
asked by an eerie yet elegant woman who's just appeared in front of your eyes. She's of indiscernible age, but looks strangely disturbing, standing peacefully within the weirdness.
You can withdraw the course of your destiny and change the fate of your future fights. Come closer and see for yourself.
Sounds like she wants to sell me buffs for one thing. So they are for money. Okay. Interesting. They're just things that you can use pretty much. I feel like I want to save my money. The only thing I'd do is I'd get a runestone here. I don't know how many other things I'm going to be able to spend it on. So might as well go for it. That's the boss. I'm going to go see what's on the other side of this, and then hopefully get some things here, and then come around to the boss and give that a go before we're completely out of candles. Oh, I probably could have used that. That's okay. First turn sage is excellent. Just gonna do this. This is like a brutal 1-2 right there. That looks like some kind of healer we haven't seen before. Easy enough. Another cracked stand.
The ringing sound of clashing swords grabs your attention as you walk through the weirdness. You approach, but you find a campsite instead of a battlefield. Several men drink mead,
Yeah,
as
here
if
at the
nothing
D-pad
of
we
note
stand
was
crack.
happening around them. Others battle monsters, and something about the movement and behavior of these beasts seems strange, until you notice a druid chanting something near the campfire.
Fight something easy. A warped light seeker and a faith healer. Okay. Oh, we probably get rid of the healer first. This is just very, very profitable 1-2 right there. That is just a wonderful little thing. You guys doing anything fun over here? Oh, there's a bard. All right, we'll help the dumb fucking bard who's dancing around, and then it's boss time. All right, one of these sets. The sage, beautiful. take the block. We'll take the broad reach. Yeah, we'll take the broad reach for the Fist of Stone to get rid of him. Block this bitch. Slash him for good measure. Yeah, so that's how it's like supposed to work. Hi, Bard. Bard, are you kidding me?
You hear music.
Thank you.
Joyful melodies at that. They sound weirdly inappropriate, drifting through the inscrutable darkness. Then, the source of the sound appears.
Oh, a traveller. Come on, sing with me.
There are many instruments around, all made from materials at hand. Most have been crafted from sticks and bushes, but you can also see some monstrous body parts here and there.
Okay, cool.
Singing is the only thing that will get us through these strange times.
I don't know, man. I can hear that thing
Sing with
roaring
me.
in the background over and over again. Sure,
You aren't all
whatever.
that bright, are you? My music once filled the halls.
Oh,
of...
talking shit, huh?
What was the name of that king? You know, the tall one. Arthur? Yes, grumpy one. Didn't like jokes, but he paid well.
Didn't
He
like
starts
jokes.
to dance again, clapping on his belly like a drum.
Speaking of paying, Master Stranger, do you have any coins to spare? If you do, I might teach you a song or two.
I'll learn a new song and pick a neutral card? Oh. Song of Shielding, which is... So once you play a neutral, you don't get it back. So it's either a bunch of armor for 2 turns and some barrier, a free doubling of damage, or a 10 HP heal. Probably the 10 HP heal is better off, like, fight on fight. It's definitely a thing there. Is that a stone? Yeah, I can at least do this. I'm just gonna extinguish this and get a weird candle. Those guys are not blocking anything. It's just a one dude. I'm really close to a level though, so I'm gonna kill him. Heal would be great for sustaining just throughout fights. And like, you know, you use it every time it's up because it costs nothing. We buff up for the next turn. Oh, we throw that sage. I'll take that as our buff shot. One of these, and a block, but we don't really care because of the sage. We'll stun him just because it's the right move. Ah, close. Tap. Alright, hopefully it gives me 150. Ah, you piece of shit. Just go pop that dude. Or whatever that is in the corner. Wait, no, that was the training grounds. Alright, we just bought a weird candle. It's just one explodey dude, which we should be able to take without any damage. And we might be able to get another heal. The legendary encounter, I'm pretty certain, is the boss of this area. Alright. You're going to give me 25. Not much more, but I'll take it. So we got preparation, increases damage by 10% until the end. Short pause, gain armor for 2 turns. If used when under 25%, increase duration. Or deal 1 hit for 550% damage with cleave. We're gonna take Skullcracker. Whenever you hit an enemy, your armor increases by 10 this turn. Heal 25% of missing HP after each victorious combat, or block lasts an additional turn. Block lasts an additional turn just seems like it's going to be real good. Alright, boss guy. It's going to be quite weirdy outside by the time I get back to you, but we're going for it. I don't like how you're standing up like that. Holy fuck. It has 1,000 health. Huh. Okay. Let's do that real quick. This is a great thing to get out right off the bat. Got that. That's going to do like nothing. This, I'm just going to take the ride to lose damage. Can't do anything about this because it gave me no block. Just do this and get rid of some of the armor, I guess. Looks like also he's gonna spawn enemies after getting hit a bunch of times. Alright, there's a block. We're gonna do like no damage this time. So we'll take the overhead swing to chew up more armor. And then broad reach, so hopefully we get something big. It's got 2 by 7 to 10. What is this? A gamble? Gain 1 block and 1 energy, draw 1 card, lose 10 armor until the end of combat. Only available when facing the Awakened Golem. Okay. Boss will spawn a new enemy after being stunned or after suffering several hits. Stun will permanently reduce its armor. It will also lose some armor every few turns. Every turn increases its damage and occasionally insert special cards into your deck. Alright, well it's time to blow an Allmother's Blessing. There's no way we're not doing that. So we can stun him. That's going to get us extra enemies. But we'll drop his armor. So right now we're doing like 20 to 27. Do this. Ooh. Might just do this guy right here. I think what we're gonna do is this, and then probably this to get the damage on. Probably, fuck, I should have used the Weird Hunter to vulnerable him first. That was a bad move. But we'll take these shots. 38 to 54, huh? Risk. Stun the golem, lose 10 armor until the end of combat. I think I gotta start stunning his ass. He's gonna spawn a buddy after 6. Okay, so that drops his armor by a bunch. But he has a buddy. When they're killed, they add helpful cards. Okay. So you can still get cards out of them. So we'll block his buddy. attack once. We'll do this to pump up for the next turn. The trap does let him hit first. Ooh, increase damage of all enemies by 50% for 2 turns. Or lose 2 energy next turn. I think I'm just gonna have to lose 2 energy next turn. Well, I mean, I can block that. Need to kill his buddy. It already cost 2, so no matter what, I'm losing the energy. So I'm just gonna save it this turn. I still have a bunch of this one. Ah, really? 3 health? Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. Did he not attack me? We got another gamble card. This is the one where I'm minus 2 energy, though. So I could do this and get some energy. Oh, blocking beginners. Yeah, that's right. Means I can just do that again. That beginner's luck has paid its dividends. Just get rid of him. Seize the opportunity. Deal 1 hit for 30 to 41. Okay. So it's just a free 0 damage hit. One short. If we do this, then we do this, and we can do this at least. So he's gonna make himself a buddy in 2 hits. Wow, he really is swinging for a lot now. Spawn a friend after 2. Or I could just stun him and do it now. So I have the 1 block that carried over. I want to wait and do that when it's full and I buff it. Oh, fucking skull crack. $188 to $251 in cleaves. Should kill this guy, but obviously I wouldn't be able to block. Plus 2 more hits and he spawns a buddy. Next hit does 75% less damage. Ugh. Just gonna have to fucking get rid of that. Take a gamble. Oh yeah, my next hit is still way down. It still gives me a block, so that's 1, 2. Do this and that. I just punch the snot out of him. Next hit, he's gonna spawn a buddy. Jesus, 87 to 123 now. Try and do this. Yeah, all of a sudden he has a lot of buddies that do crazy damage. 250 to 330, so that'll kill him. Alright, it's not over until his buddies are gone. Still hit for a fuck ton. I think I can skip the legendary, because I can just block this, and then he'll swing and he'll pop the second one. Oh. Seizing some opportunities over here. So that's how we get weird stones. And one candle. Oh boy, I hope I have money for those.
The golem collapses and shatters into thousands of pieces at your feet. You
Definitely
feel
went way
a
better than
strange
the first
surge
one.
of power in the air. Suddenly, a familiar creature appears.
Good. That was good. Congratulations.
That
You
was
instantly
good.
recognize this
Alright,
voice.
goat bitch, little
It's the
enthusiasm.
goat-legged creature you've met before.
You see, the problem with weirdness is that it's an uncontrollable mess. Is there something you want? Really, really want? Snap your fingers. There you go. There it is, right in front of you.
He looks at you, clearly unimpressed by the fact that you
Thanks,
even
buddy.
exist.
If you're Avalonian, that is. You, people of the homelands, never found out how to control this power.
He's clearly not impressed.
And the problem is that you tried, because obviously you did. You know which human emotion is the strongest.
Ooh, love, hate, anger, fear, happiness, or sadness. We'll go with the classic.
Yes, and every answer was correct.
Every answer is
All
correct.
of these
Okay.
emotions made an impact on the force that surrounds us, that envelops this island, and it tried to give back. You hate somebody? Wish them death? Snap of your fingers, and here you go. A clear personification of your feelings standing right in front of you. However, since you're not a four-armed Avalonian wizard, you can't control it, can you?
He pauses, his expression one of hesitance. Maybe he said too much.
I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that information, goat friend.
Anyway, as I've said before, good job. There are 3 more of those for you to get rid of, and then we can call it a day. This day, this time, in this timeline. Also, another path opened for you, with another surprise at the end.
Oh, fun!
Oh, and before you go, I have even more good news for you.
Alright, well this one I can get
Yes,
behind.
you guessed right. You deserve a reward.
Special passive skill? At the start of every turn, gain 25% damage for the next hit. Every 10th card played in one combat increases your damage by 10% until the end of combat. Or if you played 2 or less cards in a turn, next turn gain 100% damage. That's like a worse slow thinker. I do have a lot of 0 cost cards. But I do like, it's a worse slow thinker, so I'm gonna go power circulation. Because this deck is not really on that train. To return to Tristram, I mean, it doesn't have a name. Yeah, there's also a whole quest guide, all this, and it seems like it's carrying over so far.
You did it, didn't you? You've slain the beast. I knew I felt something unusual, as if some tremendous power was suddenly released and hit this land like a wave.
He nods in admiration.
I have to be honest with you, though. I had to make sure you'd be able to survive here. I had to be sure that you're the one I've dreamt of. In the strangest of dreams.
He looks through
Okay.
you with his blank stare, but you're sure you've noticed the briefest glimmer of hope in his eyes.
Hey. Nope, you got nothing? Oh, it seems I have the option to rest here, which I probably will do, but I'm only missing 7 health. We definitely rescued ourselves a blacksmith, though. There it is.
As you approach the blacksmith, you hear him angrily mumbling to his anvil.
I swear on my name. One day he'll pay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Not at this point. Now I'm here and happy.
And
It's
just
just an
bitching's
old
just an
habit of
old
mine.
habit of mine.
His eyes say otherwise. Something is clearly on his mind.
It really doesn't
Do you want
matter.
to talk about
What
it?
matters is that you've invited me to your village, and I can now hammer away in peace and safety.
Ah, so we can talk by runestones, exchange runestones. Well, let's talk first. Who will pay,
You're
and
not
what are you
giving
so
up, are
angry
you?
about?
Fine, fine.
Yeah, there's only
I'll
3
tell
people
ya.
to hear, and I'm one of them,
I
so...
really loved
Let's
me
chat.
village and me people. When the army marched through our lands, I thought the All-Mother herself had blessed me. I got a contract
Yeah,
to
for real.
forge soldiers' weapons. But something went wrong.
Uh-oh.
The weapons weakened instead of getting harder. So the army blacksmith accused me of treason. They didn't hang me because my people demanded a fair trial. But there was no time for one, so the army burned down me workshop and told me to leave. I had no choice.
That sucks.
It was that or the noose. This anvil is the one thing that survived the fire.
So we'll find out who set you
I don't
up.
care about that. It was so long ago. It's just a habit of mine. Whenever I work on weapons, I like to get angry.
I
And
feel like
then
every
I force myself
mechanic
and you get
or
the
like
gist.
engineer building
My
something
only
I've ever
regret
known
from
has
those
gone through
days
this
is that
phase.
I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to me beloved silence.
He quickly realizes that a question is forming in your mind.
Silence.
His eyes sparkle as he starts to tell the tale.
She was the most beautiful person I have ever met.
Okay.
We would only meet at night, near the water. She didn't speak, true, but we understood each other very well.
Like everyone
miss
seems
her
to know
every
exactly what
day.
we're about to ask.
So please,
Then
forget
again,
what I told you.
that was
considering
exactly what I was
the other
about to say.
blacksmith and all that treason. It really doesn't bother me anymore. But Silence, if you ever meet her, please tell her I'm here. If she wants to join us, I promise I'll take care of her. I'd be glad to have someone to talk to besides me anvil.
All right. So, you can exchange runestones, swap them for the same rarity, and transmute runestones. 3 of your own runestones into 1 of the same rarity. Also, we have things in our weapon right now. Let's try this out. Oh, do we not have 3 of anything? We have 2 calc, 2 stand, 2 gar, 1 ethel. Alright, so we gotta
The
buy one
blacksmith
then.
is
Dope.
All you got is a calc and stand. We can go for the heal, or we can go for max HP. I mean, we'll go for the heal. I just want to try it. Assuming it's transmute. Select. Yeah, and select. We got a cracked tier. Then, oh no, it's letting me choose one? How do we upgrade them? Or are we just not able to? This is exchanging. That was exchanged. Well, so this one, transmute, still says transmute 3 your own runestones into one of the same rarity. So it looks like it's just you choose 3, then just gives you all the cracked options again. I think I had misunderstood because I thought you could like upgrade them if you had 3. No, the rare and the mythical just want the same thing. As far as upgrading his abilities, these require runestone dust. Every time you merge runestones... Merging? I don't have that option. Transmute, shop, exchange, upgrades. No. Don't seem to have said option currently. So that might be something that gets unlocked as time goes. Yeah, I mean, so I know they talk stuff. Oh, can I merge them? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so I can just merge them. And it gives me 1 runestone dust. Perfect. Now, can anyone sell me weird candles? No. Because I have 1. That's not gonna last me too long. Yeah, I don't... I mean, I might as well try this rest option just to... Unless it's like... I don't know if it's 1 per run or not. Yeah, we have like no candles. Means you need to play it an infinite number of times. Yo, that person's name is Candlemaker. I think I know where I'm going. It's a host of evil. Is this a milestone? Yeah, this first.
As the flick.
So we got a host of evil that's got 4 enemies over there, a hanging tree, some insane worshippers, another host of evil. Host of evil, whatever that is, that I can't read. I wonder if we can go back to town during it. Oh, did I want to slot it? Did. Wonder if I'm better off actually... I don't know, only have 1 Ethel. If I use this, it'll give me a damage buff every time, but this is just a straight 2 damage. Well, that's a fucker with the scythe, it looks like. No, because it's not the character portrait. I think the portraits are different from what's standing out here. Oh, psych, it's just showing whatever the fuck this is. Okay. Okay. And this dude's just a little pudge. He's gonna attack everyone. He's gonna 2 by 3. He's gonna hit his friends. Go 2 blocks. I'll do a broad reach to charge for the next one. Let's see. I would take a slapping unless I trap. Or I can hit this guy for like 80-ish. And ride my free health. To be able to trap and small strike. This just does so much more damage though. Another 28 to 38. It's gonna push the damage. Hate these dudes. These Soul Harvester guys suck. Just ensure he dies. The All-Mother is so good. I don't want to use it though. Stun this guy and peel off like 17 damage. Or I could skull crack this dude and it would kill him. He's gonna hit his friends this turn. Alright. There's no point in dying with it. Kill this guy. Nah, this guy's gonna hit like a motherfucker anyways. I need to block it instead. Let's kill him. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Bonk. Oh, next turn it exchanges it. Oh, so he still gets to attack and he gets 1 health. Fuck you, guy. It's good to know. Okay, a lot of experience off of these, though. Rapid attack deals 6 hits for 33% damage to random enemies. Each hit reduces the enemy's armor by 5 until end of combat. Deep breath, gain 1 block. Next turn, draw 1 additional card with its cost reduced by 1. Protection from evil, reduce damage dealt by all enemies for 30% 2 turns. I'm gonna go deep breath. Take the block, take the extra reduction each time. And hopefully buy candles.
The choking stench of tallow permeates the air.
Yeah, it's just a better block.
The candlemaker's house stands alone within the weirdness. The inquisitive tendrils held at bay by dozens of flickering weird candles. There are many grisly tales about candlemakers who secretly made their candles out of people they were supposed to
Don't
protect.
tell me about that game. I wasn't worried about that until you
Inside,
mentioned it.
The candlemaker leans heavily on his cast iron mold, barely managing to stay awake.
I feel like I'm gonna keep coming back to this building and buying all the fucking candles he has.
Oh, why do they burn out so fast? Oh, perhaps if I... No, I may need both later.
It takes a while for him to notice
Hi.
you.
I buy candles,
The candles
please.
aren't snuffed out, are they? You're not one of the weird spawn.
Ah, fuck.
Doesn't matter. I can't sell you any anyway. I barely make enough to keep myself alive out here.
Can I, like...
It doesn't take much to convince
Oh,
him.
sick, okay.
Lead the way. I'd like to be in a place where I don't have to use all my goods
Alright,
myself.
well, that feels like an essential
And
thing
where
to
the
have gotten.
ingredients to make them are easier to obtain.
His last words almost make you regret your decision.
There's only 4 people, Guy. I'm gonna know. Weird candles will now draw from legendary encounters. Can I go back to the base? Like, is that something you can do? Sand worshippers. Boss is over that way, so I feel like I gotta go through this stuff. And like, I do want to know if you can go back into the village, but it's got a little cutoff there, so I feel like you can't. So, hanging tree it is. Hate these fuckers. These are gonna heal. Just start bringing the pain on him with the armor cut. Give me something good where I can just one-shot this guy. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah. I'll take the block, because I got the sage. Oh, that's the good shit right there. Deep breath again. Now we just killed these. Huh. So that is, that's how that's supposed to work. Handling it. 43 bucks. If I could buy candles, I bet that'd be worth a candle. Alright, hanging tree.
As you approach the tree, it seems to shift and move.
Of course it does.
You draw closer, and suddenly you realize why the tree appears to be moving. Dozens of rotting bodies dangle and sway in the breeze. It looks like a strange dance, with their necks nodding along in their nooses.
We're at 100, so
You
we're gonna
climb
loot
the
it.
tree and manage to sever one of the ropes. A corpse falls to the ground with an unpleasant squelch.
Perfect.
Braving the search, you find something interesting in one of his pockets.
I think that actually went in our favor. We found a mushroom. Okay. Oh, it does not let me click on it as a combat item. So I guess we got a mushroom to eat. Next. Of course, we need to go liberate these insane worshippers, because that's how it works. Mindbender spawns illusions. That's not that bad to deal with. These guys are going to kill their friends for me. These guys can create barriers. God, I could just one-shot one of them. Honestly, I'm probably... because this guy's going to damage too. I can only block one, so I feel like it's just as good to just take one out. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Cleaves too. Perfect. Sign of heal. Bonus armor. Throw a block. guy would probably be the easiest to kill, along with this hurting him. No, that's not enough. Every second attack is blocked. 25 to 33. Oh no, because Fist of Stone is ready to fuck here. 77 to 102. And I should probably just take this. And then take the breath. And I'll stack an extra block because they carry over a turn for me. Summons a buddy, but I don't care. Because this is going to cleave. Oh, and it's -1. We're broad reaching that. Just going to bash this dude. Block carries over. And on we go. Is it enough? No. 50 away, of course. Good, we've rescued the insane worshippers.
You hear strange, aggressive voices coming from the distance. Then, soon enough, you see a group of people carrying a burning statue of a demon.
It's, yeah, Alex is starting to click into place a little bit.
As you bow, the statue looms larger. She stands still, though in the flickering light of the flames, she seems to wave her arms towards you. The mad crowd cheers, raising their weapons to the sky.
A new worshipper! Come with us. We shall feast together.
On what or who? We're gonna join.
The crazed worshippers look at you with excited anticipation. Then one of the older men realizes that you're not well versed in their ways.
Praise the Hog Mother. We worship the Whisper, and to ask her for food we must first offer her something. This is the rite of initiation.
You look around and notice that every single member of this cult is missing something.
Is it just going to be an HP bleed? Or max
even
HP
just a
maybe?
finger.
Ha ha ha. We'll do a small sacrifice for
blood,
now.
A man carves off a sizable chunk of their holy statue and hands it to you on a wooden platter.
Eat, and you shall become one of us.
You bite into the piece with hesitation, but you quickly realize it's just meat. It doesn't seem to be tainted by weirdness in any way. One of the men approaches you. He hands you a curved dagger. It's not very sharp, but it's decorated with rather
Guys, we're just making
morbid
friends
ornaments.
with cultists, okay?
From every man you slay, you shall carve out his liver. Then you shall lay it upon the tainted altar.
Guys, I don't know if I want to be friends with cultists anymore.
Of the Whisper.
I just tell them that I'm going to.
The worshippers gave you and go on your way.
Yeah, I'm totally going to be all about that liver stuff. Alright, what the fuck is meat? Is it healing? Alright, so we got a health potion worth of stuff. So we spent 25 to get back 25. Over here we got a healer, little buckethead dude. And there's someone over here. An armor. I like the sound of that. I have not seen these enemies before. Oh, he big. Every turn, he will increase his armor and increase his damage and lose a bit of armor. Enemy will attack only when there are bloodstones on the battlefield. So it looks like he's going to summon it and then gain 10 damage if not played, lose 50 armor. Well, I really want to skullcracker it. No, I have to. Oh, that's fabulous. Alright, well. Alright, suppose we'll get rid of this. Because it heals them to do it. Immune to stun. Was that there before? Or is it like, now that you know? We gotta do the sage. I don't have any defense, so it's just, I gotta do this and just get rid of some armor. Lots of little attacks, and he's doing a 2x10. Gonna block it and hope I pull out something bigger. That. It's time to go. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the energy. I can't get around it. Yeah, all these enemies are ugly boys. That is true. I will heal its enemies. And stun him, but he's just gonna debuff. Let's see how much. 14 is not bad. He won't attack like for damage when there's not one of those up. He keeps killing his own armor. I think we can just kill him. Yep. Alright, another level. We got some tallow. Okay, so as you burn candles, you can get upgraded at the candle maker. Oh. And I did get some human livers off of those not humans. Okay. So, target block. Block the next hit of a chosen enemy. Next turn, increase your damage by 100%. Draw one card. It costs 0 energy this turn. Meditation is kind of a nicer version of my broad reach. I mean, Small Blessing could turn a 3-cost card into a 1-cost card, but Target Block is also really interesting because you can choose. But I'm going to go with Small Blessing and hope that I can get... Start every combat with 2 additional energy, increase armor by 25, or duplicate every 7th attack. 7th duplication. We can do some shit with that. What up, Monster Envy? Armor. Please just be like, I will come with you.
Brace yourselves before you turn into one of them.
Turn into one
You
of
hear a shout
them.
before you
That's
see
not a
the
shout.
shouter. Soon enough, you see something that must have been a human being once, but isn't anymore. Or maybe it never was.
Maybe it never
It's
was.
a market stall.
Okay.
Good day, traveler. I'm a market stall.
Wait, it's
specializing
actually
in
the market
weapons
stall?
and armors.
It says. You blink a couple of times.
Okay, I really
The
like
voice
this.
is clearly coming from this piece of furniture.
I'm a market
Please
stall.
do not stare. It's rude. If you want something, I have an offer. Make your contribution and choose whatever you please. And don't cheat. I know when people cheat.
Yeah, I'm also in on this market stall. He's pretty baller. So throwing knife for an extra hit. Sharpening stone. This turn every attack is 20% damage 20% chance to deal 200 damage. Deal a hit for 30 damage to a chosen enemy. Or reduce target's armor by 100 per 2 turns. We'll buy this just so we can have a pocket extra thing, but man. Yeah, armor stand has won me over. Alright. We have no more candles, so we're kinda in it now. Forgotten chest sounds like something I want though. Oh, sick. We're inside of the range of this. Business. There's the armor. I think, is that another... What are you guys blocking here? Any... I don't think they're blocking anything, actually. Well, we're gonna fight this guy while we're totally buffed up from the candle. Look at how bright it is. The fuck are you? Bone idol. When killed, this enemy will steal one of your cards, however, will just disappear if there are no allies on the battlefield. This Song of Restoration has already paid itself off very hard. Each hit received by this enemy will make it deal one more hit in the next attack. This guy just heals. I want to go Sage. I guess Trap and Broad Reach. So we don't have to kill this thing on the right, just the one on the left. Is he immune to stun? I don't know if I have enough blocking cards this round. Great choices. Well, block carries over, so I'll do that. And buff that. I really want a Skull Crusher or something. There it is. You just wipe this healer out of existence, but I feel like I gotta put the damage in there. And then that should be the 11. Yeah, there we go. Just punch you, and then that thing just pieces. Ah, it really loves getting me like 50 away from a next level. Guys, we're gonna have a lot of livers very quickly here, I think.
You find a chest with strange markings across its entire surface. Most are illegible due to the duration of time it has been in the ground. But what little you can decipher reads:
One shall be cursed, illegible, for no man can possess this illegible treasure without sacrifice. Yeah, well, we're
You feel a
opening
sharp sting, and then your head becomes dizzy.
Lost 10.
After a while, you can't recall precisely what happened.
Okay.
But the power you found inside should make the sacrifice worthwhile.
Oh, okay. First hit in combat reduces target's armor by the damage dealt until the end of combat. I'll take it for 10 health. It's not the worst. Okay. So we need to make our way back over to the other side, and we're going to do so by going past this thing. Like, we're going to ride this happy bubble as long as we can. There's definitely a thing over there. Alright, that's the edge. There's a thing over here. Pretty certain everything that's a color is going to be something I want. This guy's the legendary, so we're going to... Yeah, I'll get that 10 health back soon. Well, I think we probably cut like this, then like this. Back around the house, get as much candle time as we can. Oh, is that what I think it is? I think there's another wardstone thingy here. Lose 25 armor if not played, lose 75% damage next turn. Well, let's heal ourselves back up, because that's easy. He's gonna attack everybody. Let's do that guy. I'm gonna lose a bunch of damage next turn. Oh, our maximum? Oh, our maximum is 90 now. Yeah, that's fine. Not a great opening hand. Some bunch of small strikes. We got the skull cracker, but it does like no damage because of the debuff. I definitely want to kill this guy so he doesn't turn into more shit. Alright, I don't mind that block at all. And we'll buff. Sage, thank you. 80 to 107. I mean, get rid of him. I don't want to take stupid damage right now. Ooh. Oh my god, 4x6 and I'm stupid. I forgot that he fucking... Every time you hit him, he swings more. Okay. It's already 0. Basically just fishing for a big attack here. I think that'll do if I throw this guy. There we go, okay. Hey, that one got me some word stones. And some livers. I wonder like when, if ever, I'll get to eat those. Four hits for 100% damage to random enemies. Another Fist of Stone. Or counter. A block for every enemy alive. That sounds good. Rack Stan. I will merge those.
These crystals were already here when the first men landed on the island. But they don't look like something made by the Four-Dwellers either. Their origin doesn't matter much, as most of them had been damaged by bandits looking for valuables, or simply smashed by vandals who enjoyed the way they crumble into pieces. However, you can still sense a glimpse of faint power in this place. A power that calls for your blood.
Let's see. Sacrifice HP for max HP, HP for wealth. We'll take 9 and get 2,000 experience. Palliate with 1 hit, deal 3 hits. I want this. Gain energy but lose 25% damage. Or use your ultimate ability, reduce armor by 100. When you kill an enemy, heal for 7%. Our ultimate ability only consumes 50% of its current charges. Ooh. That armor by 100 is nuts. I don't think those guys are protecting anything. I don't think I get to see anything when it's this weird. Can I go around you? Oh, wrinkled creature.
Something moves at the edge of your sight. Something small and humanoid. With your weapon ready, you move deeper into the woods. Then you hear a squeaky voice coming from the darkness.
Quite unique you are.
A small, pale,
Over on the blood altar?
seemingly ancient woman emerges from the shadows. She looks at you with a mysterious smile and a keen gaze.
Nobody has come to see me in a long time. Well, the one thing I certainly am is old. Perhaps as old as time itself. But it doesn't matter. Want some candy?
Her gesture clarifies that by candy, she means the small creature, vaguely resembling an octopus, which she clutches in her hand.
I will thank her and eat it.
You're just like the others.
Balls.
That's a test for every creature I come across. He is my favorite being in all of creation. He doesn't talk much, but I'm fond of his presence. You shall certainly not eat him, but I feel that you'll be stuck in this place for a long time.
Well, I'll see you on the next
You
go-around,
might
strange
learn
wrinkled
some
thing.
manners eventually.
The woman hides her hands behind her back.
Now, I have something for you. Pick a hand.
Right. Alright. I'll take $100. The fuck is that? Well, that's terrifying. Oh, this feels like a mistake. Oh, balls. I'm gonna lose 25% of my current HP from that fucking card. He's immune to stun. Ain't that the best? Gain energy but lose. Okay. Block for free. That, but then I can do that. This guy's immune to stun. He's doing a 3x7. I duplicate the next attack card. Just as well off blocking, and doing this. I'm duplicating my next attack. I want it to be a good one. Get 2 blocks. I could just ace this guy. He's not going to do too much damage. Just need to take the damage on him when I can. It does not do as much as I wish it did. Increases armor 50 turns. If not played, 3 less cards next turn. Okay, I'm going to deal with the 3 less, it looks like. I can counter and trap. Wait, no, counter is just going to make it so that they can't hit me. But that's going to block both. Get that. How much would this do right now? 26 to 35, 17 to 23, so it's not enough. I'm going to draw 3 less cards, so I'm only going to be able to do 2 next turn. That was a really good choice of targets for my purposes. It's still gonna be close. Just doing 2 by 2 to 14. So deep breath and a block and some broad reach. Free block. Take the free slash. Yeah, because I want to go like this. So that'll make him vulnerable. And I hit him with this while he's vulnerable for the extra damage. And I can hit this. Do this. Ooh, bam. Huh. That felt like a full level worth of fight there, game. Is that worth nothing?
You found what was protected by this beast.
Oh, it's treasure.
When you filled your pockets up to the brim
Okay, actually,
with gold,
these are great. That makes sense why it was harder.
Chests materialize in front
Yeah, that was
of
a super lucky draw on the Skullcracker.
Bringing your hand towards one of them causes the others to shimmer and blur.
New combat slot. Gain 2 permanent damage or a big pile of weird shards. We're gonna take the weird shards this time for the permanent upgrades. Suppose we'll go see what's over here. Is that a stone? Oh, milestones.
As the flickering
boost. Don't like the fact. Well, these guys are blocking something, huh? I have to try and get the NPCs, I think. I can do it with full light, though. Whoa. Okay, rats hurt a lot. This guy's doing a 3 by 6 to 7. In fact, random targets including his own. Every one of its hits will disable healing. Great. So they gain damage and lose armor for every ally in combat, okay. Still kill pretty much any of these with this. If I do with the Fist of Stone, then I can block the other shot. As opposed to the Skullcracker, even though that does more damage. Okay. Deep breath. Take up to 18 from this. balls. It was close. Yeah, he hit his buddy. Fuck you, guy. I'll take that 10 health back, thank you. I'm gonna do the counter first, and then just get okay. He's doing a 2x7 to 10. I do have the health. Just throw a trap. Do this for the armor cut, and then that to buff next turn, and hopefully get a big swing. So far, I like these guys. They're doing my job for me. Another level. Blade Fury, deal 1 hit for 150 damage to a random enemy, which is chain. Yeah, so every attack card I've played so far this turn makes it deal another hit.
As you walk carefully
Hi,
in the
guy.
woods, a quick, lithe creature runs towards you. It takes you a moment to realize it's a human. He brandishes a short wooden stick, screaming and shouting in despair.
My children! I've seen what you've done to my children!
You're not talking about those rats I just killed, right?
Barbarian! Sacrilegious scum!
You might be talking about those rats I just
You shouldn't have
killed.
done that! What will I do without them?
You watch him, confused. He looks malnourished, as if he's had nothing to eat since he entered the weirdness. And you're sure that was a long, long time ago.
I failed them! I couldn't protect them! I'm not worthy of it anymore.
Turns out the stick he tried to beat you with was an instrument. A flute. He sniffles. The flute is a strange one. Mysterious markings and
It
blood
does remind me
cover
of a
its
mid-2000s
surface.
magic card.
Take it! It's your duty now!
He plays a simple
Why would I need a
melody.
weird flute?
Suddenly rats swarm all over you. You've seen enough of them already to know how this will end.
Why?
He plays a simple melody and the rats suddenly stop. Some sway from left to right.
Hey
as if
guy, can you
dancing to
stop
the
with the
rhythm.
rats, please?
See? They would never hurt me!
Okay, I'll take your
Use
instrument.
it every time you see them. Play this every time you see my children. Promise me! Promise!
You bow to the stranger and leave him to his madness.
Okay, crazy guy. I got told that we can put the livers on the blood altar. Is it too late because we already used it? I think it might be too late because we used it. Reduce damage of everyone by 50% this turn can be used once per combat. Okay. Yeah, I think we missed our chance to use that, unfortunately. Are we gonna be in range of this thingy as we fight this guy? I hope so. We are. Alright, well. Oh, shit. Darenheim Winterbane. In order to hurt this enemy, you need to destroy the trees that protect it. Pay attention to its intents and notice that it will become immune to stuns after losing even one of the trees. On this side, the trees will spawn new enemies after being killed. Of course they will. He's gonna buff. You can literally just lead off with a Skullcracker. But it might actually be better if I Broad Reach and then Fist of Stone for the armor cut. So now he's minus 136 armor. Hopefully that helps. 3x40. Heal ourselves real quick. Ugh. Show me a block, son of a bitch. Okay. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to take this one on the chin, it looks like. Yeah. Hopefully this will. Alright, well, our rookie shit kicked in. Alright, Sage. Deep Breath is definitely happening. I think it's just a blocking turn. So I can throw counter, which is gonna... That is a chain 0 right now. If I throw counter, it should give me 3 blocks, which is nice because that'll last for the next turn. Just throw that because it's 0 anyways. I mean, might as well stack up some blocks. Okay, he intends to buff. Damn, that overhead swing does like no damage. I'm gonna wait and use that on the next one, because that gives me the like... Ah, yeah, that's good. I feel like I want to start on the next one. The enemy is going to perform regular attacks. Looks like I can kill it. What do you do? Oh shit, he's buffing his damage a lot. Increased by 100% until end of combat. Ugh. So he's doing a 2x15 to 17 and a buff. He's going to attack everybody. I can counter, and that's going to be all 3. There's nothing buffed on those. So just use that. Yeah, it's going to tank his armor because it had more than 10. Wind Flute might come in handy. I don't think yet. I'm also going to Deep Breath. I'll carry over the block and get the -1 in the next card. 45 to 52 and a buff. I wonder if I kill this guy, if he's going to get summoned back. So I'd love to get rid of him. Alright, I carried over the block. By 15 to 17. Enough, dude. I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist. We got 3. So we have this hit twice, or this hit once and reduce armor, so we'll go with this. Alright, he's gonna buff. He's not immune to stuns. Oh yeah, he is immune to stun right now. Kind of a shitty hand. Oh, he became immune to stun after the first tree? Okay. One swing of a 33 to 55. That's fine. We'll small strikes. So that'll get that. It did hit once there. That's dumb. This, but then we'll do this, but then we'll do this. Just to get a bunch of blocks stacked up here. Oh, he's only got 100 barrier and 1 health? Buddy. It's not where you want to be. It's not where you want to be at all. I did forget that we have to fight these decks every time. And stun. Shrunk, shrunk, shrunk. Four by 11 to 13. Yeah, that's fine. All right. I got 1 candle and 1 cracked gar. Actually, do want to merge those. Sweet, it's just a straight increase. Slide that, and then I'll take the HP.
Before your dead enemy even hits the ground, you hear a familiar voice behind you. As you turn, you see the goat.
Oh, this one was a piece of work. We had high hopes for him. Too bad it ended like that.
Please notice
But
me, goat
2
dad.
down, 2 to go. I'd say you're doing pretty well for a newborn. And just like before, another path opened in your village. Also, getting rid of these things gives me some space to help you out. Interested?
And teach me a skill. Start of combat, gain 20 barrier. Start of combat, gain 1 energy, or every 12th card is... I'm going to take the 20 health off the bat. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I was paying poor attention. I was looking at things. Thank you very much, MGX11. And also Hail Laven earlier. I missed that one too, but it was greatly appreciated. Thank you very kindly. The D-pad streams pretty much all the time all week, and I stream on Mondays. Go away, Steam. We are back in our village. So this is where we are going to call it an evening. This game has been super cool. It is only $20, and it has just hit its official release out of early access. And overall, I think it's... is it completely original? No, but it's really hard to be. But if you're a fan of like Slay the Spire and that kind of thing, it might be worth a second week. Yeah, we can take a look at it. I'll post about it on the Discord, maybe throw a poll up and see how people are feeling about it. Yeah, as far as the deck builder goes, it's really cool. It has some interesting innovation, and I kind of like the ability to freely move about the arena and kind of choose your fights. Makes you feel like you have a little bit more control over it. But yeah, thank you, Respectable Fool, for hitting that Discord link. Thank you, Nightbot, for coming through with the Discord link. Feel free to join. It's a great time. There's always a bunch of nerdy talk going on. Tomorrow you have got Mr. Rick taking you away. Wednesday is the beginning of Just Jeff, as Brother Quest has come to its end. I'll be throwing some Tomb Raider at you. Thursday, I think Rick is back with Spider-Man. And then this weekend we'll have some more multiplayer shenanigans. But yes, this was a whole bunch of fun. I enjoy this one very much. So, I want to thank you all for coming. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and we will catch you later on in the week.